Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you have not subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And God bless Biafra. Fake Buhari is in serious trouble as ɁHAUSAS threaten to kill him. They said that he has deceived them so much and brought so much hardship upon them. And the Kano State Governor, Ganduje alias Gandola, cries out that their suffering in the north started after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by the Fulani Nigerian government. They said that was when it started. According to reports, the Kano State government has written a letter. They wrote a letter to fake Buhari. They told him to postpone his visit to their state due to security reasons. But the governor later changed his mouth. He later changed. The reason why they wrote the letter was because ₦HAUSAS have now realized how deeply they have been deceived by the Fulani Nigerian government led by fake Buhari. The visit of the president, scheduled between January 30 and 31st, to commission some projects built by Governor Abdullahi Ganduje's administration, eventually happened only because they had to beg the Hausa community. They begged them. And they smuggled fake Buhari in. After the commissioning, they flew him out. The shameless governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, is also afraid that what happened to fake Buhari in Katsina State when fake Buhari visited the state was going to be a child's play because the non-Fulani Northerners have now realized that they were lied to, that they were deceived by fake Buhari and the Fulani Evil Political Party, APC. According to a press statement by Malam Abba Anwar, the chief press secretary to Gandola, the decision was endorsed by critical stakeholders in the state. It's said to have been taken to avoid any unforeseen circumstances. But the truth is that due to the deadline on old Naira notes circulation, the Fulani Janjaweed and corrupt leaders had tons of Naira, trillions of Naira, stolen from the coffers of Nigerian treasury. State allocations. Instead of using the money to develop their states, they were busy stealing and looting the money and stashing them away in their homes. That was why the governor of Central Bank, Emefiele, said that prior to this order given by CBN on the validity of old Naira notes, Nigeria had 3.23 trillion Naira in circulation. Only 500 billion are in the bank, whereas 2.7 trillion Naira are in people's home. people's home, stolen money. But because of the deadline given to Nigerians, the money in the bank increased from 500 billion to 1.7 trillion. My brothers and my sisters, you can see how corrupt the zoo is. Buhari had to extend the deadline for people to exchange the old Naira notes. And that was why the Kano State Governor allowed him to come and commission the project in Kano State. We can see that Nigeria is a fraudulent nation, corrupt nation. It's not working. It's not a working nation. The zoo is gone. The zoo is gone. The Fulani Nigerian government knows how to bend their decision, their policies to favor criminals. But when it comes to peaceful freedom fighters, they don't back down. Just as µÁZỊ́ Kanu, the court set him free, yet they kept him in solitary confinement illegally and refused to release him. They refused to release him. But every day in the zoo called Nigeria, they are releasing mass murderers like Boko Haram terrorists and Fulani terrorist bandits. They are releasing them in hundreds and reintroducing them into the same society they killed innocent Nigerians, and also enrolling them in the Nigerian military, shipping them to Biafra land, especially Southeast region, to kill innocent Biafrans. That's what they are doing. But that has to come to an end. It has to come to an end. The reason for the hardship in the zoo called Nigeria is because Nigerians have refused to tell themselves the truth. They have refused to accept the true solution to the problems facing Nigeria. Not all these projects commissioning that will not even put food on the table of a common man. Nigerians are facing serious hardship. And they know the solution. µÁZỊ́ is trying to help them out. Instead, they allowed the Fulani Nigerian government to kidnap him. And nobody is stopping. Everybody kept silent. And blaming µÁZỊ́, who is trying to free them from the oppression and domination of the Fulani Janjaweed. My brothers and my sisters, the only solution to hardship in Nigeria is not election, but referendum. Buhari has not seen anything yet. The non-Fulani Northerners and Yorubas he deceived to fraudulently take over power to become Nigerian president will soon come after him. And all the blood he's used his Fulani-controlled Nigerian security agencies to spill in Biafra land will soon destroy him. The Fulani Nigerian government is made up of hardened, notorious Fulani terrorist jihadists. But their end is about to come, and their end will be disastrous. Because ÇİİKİ is a man of war. He's a man of war. And anyone that fights against ÇİİKİ cannot prevail. He will never prevail. Because he's a man of war. He's the creator of heaven and earth. The Fulani Janjaweed, their end will be more disastrous than the armies of Pharaoh who were consumed by the river, by the sea. You know, when Moses was instructed by ÇİİKİ to part the Red Sea, he parted it. And the Egyptian soldiers thought they would pursue them and murder them, but they were consumed by the same water that parted ways for the children of Israel. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Bye-bye for now.